In this video of today, we are going to be discussing the five major things to consider before buying a laptop. And we are focusing on Windows laptop in this case. A life experience is the best teacher. Yes. I made a lot of mistakes in the past when I bought few laptops, and I don't want you to make the same mistake. And that is why I want to bring this to your notice. Anything I teach on this channel are things I've experienced in my life. So let's discuss this. Number one is storage type. Yes, storage type and capacity, especially storage type. Sometime last year, I bought a laptop which happens to be HDD. Yes, the storage type is HDD. I never knew until I came back here and I started using it. And the PC was very sluggish. So consider the type of storage a PC is running before buying it. Is it HDD or SDD? If you're buying older versions of Windows or older versions of laptop, you may not be able to switch from HDD to SDD. Are you getting it? So it's better you focus and make sure that that laptop is SDD, solid state drive. Are you getting it? It's faster. So what happened with that laptop was that sometime, I think it was yesterday, that I went to market. Yeah, I went to a PC repairer and I complained. He was like, okay, we need to change the HDD to SDD. So I bought a new SDD and installed on the laptop. And lo and behold, the laptop is blazing right now. So here's SDD over HDD. Consider that. To know how what type of storage a PC runs, you have to take these steps on your PC, okay? To find out. Click the Start menu of your Windows PC or the Windows PC you want to buy. All right. So let them allow you to make these checks. Okay. Then in the search bar area, which is here, type the word defrag. Okay. This shows up this option. Click on it. Now you can see here this PC I'm using right now. This is my last PC. I have about four. Runs solid state drive, which stands for SDD. So please ensure you are going for SD SSD. Sorry, which stands for SSD. So ensure that you are going for SSD laptops instead of HDD. If you buy HDD, you will suffer because you'll be angry with yourself. You'll be angry with anything you are doing on the PC, as the sluggishness can cause you headache. Still under storage, another factor you need to consider there is the storage capacity. All right. If you can get a laptop of 128 gigabyte up, that would be nice. Okay, it will be fine to serve you, though it depends on what you're doing with that laptop. Okay, as a content creator on YouTube, my own capacity, my PC capacity is 500 gig. All right. So it depends if it's something you need for basic tasks like word processing or few things, browsing the internet. I think 128 should be okay. But if you have money to afford the one that have higher capacity, it's fine. So let me walk you through on how you can check the storage capacity of that PC you want to buy. Click the File Explorer of that PC. As the File Explorer opens, click on this PC. You can see here I have 70.4 gigabyte free of 475. Yes, it's 500 gigabytes, but some are taken off. All right, that's how the manufacturers produce storages. Okay, so take the step to check that in that Windows PC you want to buy before you make the payment, whether it is fairly used or a brand new. Another thing you need to consider is the battery life of the laptop you want to buy. Okay, is the battery life normal or is it weak? If you buy a fairly used Windows laptop whose battery is bad, you will not enjoy that device, I bet you. So make that check before you buy. Let's get to the screen of my PC. Let me walk you through on how to check if the battery life of a Windows laptop is okay or not. Note here I use Windows 11. Okay, to check the battery life of your laptop, you may need to make extra research on the web to find out how to check it depending on the manufacturer of your laptop. As I said before, this is HP. So I'll click on the start menu and then click in the search area and then search HP support assistance. Okay, you can see it has shown up here. So I will tap on it. It's an app that comes pre-installed on HP PCs. All right. As this opens, you may not need to create an account or sign in. Just go with option continue as guest. This takes you to this page. All right, this is the dashboard of this HP laptop. Our interest is on battery. And as you can see, here is the battery. And I clicked on it and it says normal. Okay, what it means is that there is no issue with this battery. It's running fine and currently it's 97% charged. If you want to run battery check, just click on that. Once it returns normal as the result, you're good. The battery is okay. You can go ahead and purchase the laptop. The RAM of a laptop is another factor you need to consider. All right. Basically, I recommend going for laptops that are 8 gig RAMs and above. If you want to use the laptop for just basic tasks, just like word processing, browsing, as well as for video creation, 8 gig RAM up is fine. 8 gig RAM is okay for that. But if you're going for gaming laptops, consider 16 gig RAM up. What RAM does is this: it's about the number of pages you can open at a point on the laptop. So if your RAM is 4 or 2, once you open a lot of windows on your laptop, it will start loading sluggishly. Okay, but if you have a high RAM laptop, maybe 8 gig RAM and above, no matter the number of pages you open on your laptop at a particular point in time, it can work from one page to another, it can work from one window to another. Okay, so that's the importance of having RAM of 8 gig and above. So that's what I recommend. But if you don't have the money, you can go for 4 gig. So far, you just so far that laptop is just for basic tasks, okay? Maybe word processing task, all right? Or checking the web pages, or just for students' use. So that is that for the RAM. Let me walk you through on how you can check the RAM of a laptop. To check the RAM of a Windows laptop or computer, click the Start button. Then click into the search and then search for system information. Okay, click on it for it to open. As the page opens, you will have an interface like this, showing you some basic details about that particular laptop. So you can scroll down to the section of installed RAM. And as you can see, the PC I'm using right now installed physical memory, which is the same as RAM, is about 12 gig. All right. So it's cool. But if you have 8, if you have 4, it can still serve you, depending on the purpose at which you are buying the laptop. Okay. The last thing to consider when buying a Windows laptop is the processor. All right. The processor of a laptop plays important role. For basic tasks, you can go for Intel Pentium and Intel Celeron. They are cool. If the major reason why you're buying the laptop is for word processing, maybe you want to use Microsoft Word, Excel, and the rest, all right? So that kind of processor will serve you well. But if you want to do multitasking and also video streaming, I recommend you go for Core i5 processors, Core i7, or AMD Ryzen. Okay, any of these is good for multitasking. But as I said, if it's just for basic tasks, you can go with Intel Pentium and Intel Celeron. Okay, they are cool. So depends on the purpose at which you are buying the laptop. That is a factor that will determine the kind of processor you'll be looking out for before buying a Windows laptop. All right. So let me show you the processor of this my laptop, which is Windows 11. To find the processor of a Windows laptop you're likely to buy or you want to buy, click on Start, then type System Information. All right. So as it shows up, select it for it to open. This opens a page, the system summary page. Let's get to processor here. You can see the processor option here, 12th generation, Intel R, Core TM, Core i5, all right? So this laptop runs Core i5 and it's cool because I'm using it for video editing and for video streaming as a content creator. So these are the things you need to consider before buying a Windows laptop. Whether you are buying Windows 10, Windows 11, or any yet to be released Windows PC, consider these factors mentioned here. But if you have an existing laptop that has storage type as HDD, you can go and change it to SSD, solid state drive. So take it to laptop or computer repairers, just give it to them. Let them know if they can make any change depending on when that laptop was manufactured. As I said, I changed mine yesterday. And currently, I'm enjoying the laptop. Though it's not this one I'm using for this tutorial, it's the other one I have in my room. So as I said, I have about four just for my daily task that has to do with computer. I believe you find this guide helpful. Please, if it does help, consider subscribing. Here we discuss technology. We cut across how to use laptops, how to use phones, including iPhone and Android, YouTube education, and self-publishing. So you're going to learn a lot of things, including mainly software and some other tasks that have to do with technology. So subscribe to learn more, all right? Hit the like button, that one that points up, that one that points up like this, not the one that points down, the one that points up, okay? So hit it so that YouTube will recommend this content to more people. If we don't do that, there is no how the system will know that this content is helpful. So please hit the like button, okay? Leave a comment. Let me know if you have something extra you want to add to consider before buying a laptop based on your experience, okay? Or if this content solves the problem and brought you here, you can say thank you or something nice. Watch this video to learn something more on Windows 11 laptop. Thank you and see you some other time.